Good evening, everybody. Oh my goodness me, this looks very blurry. Hello, hello to who's just popped in. Here we are, Bryn Mackenzie. Hi, Bryn. Where are you coming in from? And I see a few more. Hi, Sophie. Hello, everyone. Oh, you're so nice to say g'day. G'day, g'day from Western Australia. Elsie, hello. Not missing me this week, huh? Hi, Kat. How you doing? Oh, Sophie, I am very well. I've had an amazing day. I hope you are also well. I hope all of you have had a lovely day. Please let me know where you're. Kia ora. Thank you, Mama Gia. That's really nice. Um, Hi, Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Lovely to see you here this evening too. Well, my goodness me. Yes, I gathered that. Thank you very much. Beautiful New Zealand. Good evening, Charmaine. Welcome. We'll see. No, Elsie, you're not missing out tonight, are you, darling? Sophie from Melbourne, welcome. So nice to see you guys getting out and about a little bit over there. Hamilton, Victoria, that sounds nice. Bryn, New South Wales, very good, and Queensland. So New Zealand and all of the east coast of this wonderful country we call Australia, unless you are a politician, and Angela from South Australia, unless you're a politician or a comedian and you go, g'day, I'm from Australia. I never knew Australia had R's in it. Oh, Cerise, hello from Perth. What a funny day we've had here in Perth. Hello there, honey, and gentle reading, please. And Mana, and Wollongong, hi. Amy, yes, Lisa, and Alicia, Claire. Very good, lovely to have you all here this evening. If any of you went to the online spiritual expo on Sunday, I'm sorry I wasn't there. I was planned to be there and I was planned as one of the speakers for the event. Unfortunately for those who went along to find me, I wasn't able to be there. But here I am with you this evening. And let's see what comes through. Now, first and foremost, I'm going to say to you, hi Casey, I'm extremely well, hope you are too. I don't choose you for messages. I also don't choose what comes through. Okay, I am a full and complete channel. I don't use cards or anything at all. Don't need to. I can look straight into you and see what's going on, what's ticking in your organs, what's happening in your energy fields. So much fun, so much excitement. Oh, Claire from England, welcome. You're from England, or you're actually coming in from England tonight. So I don't choose you, Spirit chooses you, and whoever wishes to come through for you, and they also choose what they want to speak about. So it's not up to me. It's not up to me whether you receive a message or not. So please be very clear on that. I don't choose you. If you miss out, I'm sorry. And what you can do is get real about it and book a session. Book your own private, full-on reading. That will blow your socks off, rather than getting a little snippet here and a little snippet there. But you know, it's lovely to have you to talk to. Hi Gerard, how you doing? Yes, I am very well. Hi Janine. Michelle, South Burnett. Sounds nice. Hi Shannon. So let's see what they want to chat with you about tonight. You know, one thing that I was working on today when I was working in both my School of Wesh, which is the School of Wisdom, Enlightenment and Self-Healing, and it's specifically for people who know they're different, who are looking for their soul connection. And then there are the other people, the level of the gifted soul, who are like me, born with the abilities and don't know how to live with their abilities, don't know how to use them, most importantly, who are being tormented by their abilities. So the School of Weston, I was with my students today in that, and we had a whole lot of fun talking about sixth sense and using your sixth sense. Now, I'm a little bit of a non-science kind of person. You know, science has its place. Medical science is amazing. You know, putting rockets out into the heavens, amazing, and what science has found out and what we've been able to do through science. One thing science will never find is you. One thing science will never find is your soul. You know, they can open up the brain, and I've done that as a scrub nurse in the theatres. And guess what? There's no little man in there driving you. There's just a brain. So finding the soul is not something that science will ever be able to conquer. But what is interesting is people's reliance on science, relying on science to get well, relying on science to tell them what to do, how to do in their life. And this is where you miss out. You miss out on all the incredible wisdom and amazingness that is you. You miss out on that when you are reliant on science. And everything, hi Diana, everything has to be proven through science. So, you know, having science-based evidence of things. Well, you can go whistle Dixie for me with that crap. I have such a wider knowledge and knowing. I don't need science to prove anything to me. Hi Melinda, how do you do, from funky Townsville? So when people are really science-based, they're also very much in their head. And when you're living from your head, living from your thoughts and how your thoughts run you, then you are so far removed from your heart and from the essence of you that you find life is so very difficult. And you'll also find it very difficult to accept the messages from spirit and from your guides. You know, your guides offer you guidance all day, every day. But do you listen? Do you actually take notice of what they have to say for you? Most people don't. Most people are oblivious. They're off in retail therapy land or antidepressant land or money land, worry land, you know, all these illusions that we create from the mind. Hi Kerry, welcome along. Hi Marcia and Tasmania. Hi Lorraine. Hello Lynette. Great. Oh, from Bailing Up. Woohoo! Thanks for coming in tonight. Hayley Marie, good evening. So when you are living, you know, a science-based life and you're living in your head, life's a mess. It's just a bloody disaster zone is what it is. So, hi Aaron. When you live a soulful life and you make a point of hearing and listening to your guides and receiving the guidance from the angels who also answer you all the time, then you live a very enriched and free life. And you live a life that is very harmonious, meaning it's very joyful, it's very relaxed and calm. This doesn't mean you live a perfect life, right? No, that's not what this world is for. This world is to have the human experience. This world is for you to supposedly grow. But when you live from here, and you must have science evidence-based crap on everything that you do, see, read, then you're missing out on that great opportunity. And the funny thing is, the amount of stuff people believe on the news, in the newspaper, and on Facebook, let alone TikTok and Twitter and all the rest of the garbage. You do know that Facebook, not what you're doing right now, but Facebook has been created to hold you in a place of your endless nonsense of the mind. So if you're a person who scrolls all the time on Facebook, Man, oh man, are you sucked in? And are you wasting your soulful life? Hell yeah. So if you're going to be using social media, use it wisely. And if you watch the news, well, I can only say that I feel really sorry for you because you're just caught in the system, caught in the trap of believing the garbage that they put on the news. It is the best propaganda tool ever. Did you also know that on the television screen they use subliminal messages? They also use certain colours and vibrations behind the pictures that impact on your brain, and they therefore impact on your organs of your body. True story. So being very, thank you, Marcia, um, being very savvy about what you do, how much you take in, and how you're running your life is how you're going to live a harmonious life, meaning one that is joyful, one that is peaceful, and it's abundant. Who doesn't want abundance? Oh yeah, bring it all in. So if you're struggling, if you're struggling in your life right now and you've got questions about your partner, about getting married, about having children, about your life purpose, about your job, then you are all here. And until you get out of here, you're not going to be able to receive the guidance from your guides and also the angels. Hi Sarah. Where's my beautiful Ethan? My lovely Ethan tonight. So, getting yourself out of the illusion of everything that you see around you. This is one of the things that I was talking to my students with in the Soul Mastery Collective, my other online mentoring soulful program. And this was about how you want to see things. So if I go out in the morning and I decide the world is a horrible place, it's full of really bad people, there's just crap everywhere, I haven't got any energy, I'm really tired, oh, that person's an asshole, blah, 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 then that's what I'm going to see all day. And that's how I'm going to feel all day. If you are low in energy, kick your own butt and get out of your own way, because you're only low in energy because of the way you're thinking, the food you're eating, lack of movement, lack of water. So, when it comes to energy, when it comes to being inspired and motivated to live your life the way you say you want to live it, then get out of your way. Because when you're in your own way, you're listening to the garbage that runs around in your head. You're listening to external influences like the news and TV, and you're glued to stupid garbage like Home and Away and, Days of Our Lives and programs on television, hi Bambi, that are designed to keep you in that low vibration. So if you want to have, that's lovely, Sarah. Hi, Peter. If you want to have more energy, more vitality, more joy, and more abundance in your life, get out of here, get away from the likes of garbage on TV, the news, believing the government, believing the crap that they spin every day, and go out and really find the things that you're passionate about and do them. Simple. That's how simple it is to change your life, have more energy, have more vitality, and be able to create the abundance that you deserve. On you, Diana, that's awesome. And yes, it's not so much that they gift you in so many magical ways, although that reads absolutely beautifully, Diana. It is that you finally get to recognize your own power and you can then tap into your own gifts. So when it comes, hi Crystal from New Zealand, thank you. When it comes to you being able to hear your messages from your guides and receive angelic guidance, all it takes is for you to be out of this noise box here. To get out of there means that you've got to see nature and see the world differently. So you've got to be able to, thank you, Hayley. Kat, that's gorgeous. You've got to be able to change your perspective and your perception, your perspective of things, and also what you are Thank you, Elizabeth. It's also about how you're looking for other things outside of you to change your life. Well, good luck with that. You are the one who can change your life. It is about seeing, as Diana says, seeing things more clearly. So when you step outside, do you expect people to cut you off in traffic? Do you expect to be late? Do you expect that the boss is going to give you a razzing today? You know, where are your thoughts when you step into a new day? Because if they're in any of that rubbish, that's exactly what you're going to get. When you take a break and you go into a place of quietness and let nature be your place of solace, let nature be your place of healing, then you can hear the guidance from your guides. And truly, they talk to you all the time. And it's not about, I hear voices. It's not like that. And how do you tell the difference between your guides, an angel, and a racket here? Well, the racket here is full of should have, might have, could have, ifs, buts, anxiety, overwhelm, fear. That's what that is. When it is your guide, it is a lovely, gentle voice that sounds like a soft thought in your mind. Perhaps you should go right today. But I always turn left. The noise. The noise maker is the mind. The guide, your guides, have more of a beautiful gentleness about them. And then an angel has the most divine feeling. So an angel brings over such a beautiful feeling of calm, such a loving, loving feeling. And they also bring with them a very different warmth. When I read for people and when I channel, I find that the room changes temperature and they will say how warm it feels, but it's not warm like a 40-degree day or a really hot day here on earth. It's a different kind of warm. Janine, you're very welcome. Yes, Cerise, quietness is key. Quietness in your life, especially with the way that the system has been working in this since March. You need to be able to go home to yourself. You need to be able to come back. Dee. Hi, darling, and thank you. Thank you. And from Papua New Guinea. Wow, Dee, that is awesome. 10 to 8 for you, and it is 10 to 6 for me. That's fabulous. And good to have you here. So, being able to connect with your angels, being able to hear their beautiful guidance for you, you need to be in a place that is removed from television screens and things, unless you're talking to me, of course. Don't get off the screen when you're talking to me, all right? So it is really divine. It's a divine energy that the angels come with. Your guides have a more subtle but quiet voice. Your mind is the only one that's loud, bossy, makes a lot of stress, creates a lot of questions. It's the mind that asks, hi, Bambi, you're in Perth, really? It's the mind that asks all the nonsense, all right? So I always say to my students, the mind asks the questions, the soul already knows. The soul doesn't ask any questions. The soul is just waiting for you to listen. So when you listen, so you say you do ask a question like, I'm not sure where I should go next in my life. And if you were to ask that question and then wait, you may wait a day or you might wait only a few minutes. But you will find you will have this sense come over you and it will be an idea. And you'll think, gee, that's something I thought of a while ago, but I didn't follow it through. And that's you listening to your guide. And that is you getting the guidance. Now, if you want to connect to your higher self, well, that's a whole magical place to go. And why wouldn't you want to connect to your higher self and live from the wisdom of your higher self? Why not? It is the best and the most wondrous place to go. So if you can imagine your mind having a ladder and you've got those bottom rungs just full of garbage. It's like the back shed where you just go and put stuff and you leave stuff there. And then you get up a little bit more higher rung. Now you're getting up into a different altitude. Things are a little bit different and there's more clarity. There's more space. There's not so much junk in there. You can feel your way through a little bit more. And then you get up to a higher level again. Bliss. Absolute bliss. Answers instantly. Clear as a bell. So where do you sit? Are you down on those lower rungs that are like the shed garden or the garden shed? It's full of crap. It's got all garbage out there in it. Or are you a little bit higher and you've got a bit more clarity and you're understanding that you can drive your own energy, you can pull on that power from within you? Absolutely, Regan. And that's what the mind wants. The mind wants to keep control because you've been trained to believe that's how you get what you want in life, is to listen to your mind. Oh, Jason, g'day. Here's Jason, everyone, coming to say g'day. So can you stay in your higher self thinking? Now, Kat, that is a great question. Let's have a look at thinking. The mind thinks. The mind is looking for problems. The mind is full of saying what's not going to work. The soul doesn't have any of that. So can you stay in your higher self thinking? Not really. You would go to your higher self as if you were going up in an aeroplane. You wanted to go up in the clouds and be nearer to heaven. So you would go up to your higher self to sit in a place of bliss, to sit in a place of clarity. Don't need any thinking in there. What you would do is determine what you're going there for. So you would determine why you're going to your higher self. I would like more direction in my life. You don't say why to your higher self or the guides or the angels. You don't ask why. Why is this happening to me? Why can't I find love? Why haven't I got any energy? No, don't do that. That's the mind. You would ask them, how do I go forward from here? How can I create more energy? How can I have more time in my day? And then you get the guidance. Regan, how do you learn to do what, love? Can you put your comment down there for me? How do you learn to do what? Tracy, hello, how doing? Yeah, Jackson, that's right. Can you go to your higher self for guidance? Aaron, absolutely. That's what you would go to your higher self for, because in your higher self is your wisdom, is the knowing of past lives, so you would most certainly go there for guidance. You can ask to be escorted by an angel to your higher self. You can set yourself up into the most beautiful meditation. Let's do that. Who wants to do that? Shall we go to get to your higher self? Thank you, Regan. Well, manifesting. Oh, you guys are on it. I love this. Manifesting things. Elizabeth, thank you. Manifesting things. You know why people don't get what they think they want to manifest? Because they're not aligned. Because they don't really believe it. They don't really believe they deserve it. The fact is, you actually manifest all day, every day. You manifest everything. Yeah, you do. Someone got really cross with me the other day. Cool, Adam. Yes, yes, yes. Good. Someone got really cross with me the other day because she told me that not long ago broke her ribs, had a fall, broke this, broke that. And then I was checking in on her and now she's broken a foot or broken something else. And I laughed because I do have a wacky theatre nurse's sense of humour. And I said, why would you be belting yourself up, or why would you be hurting yourself like that? And she got really angry with me. I'm used to that in my life. So in what way, Elizabeth, in what way do you feel it's different? What level? Explain that a little bit more, Elizabeth, and I'll come into it for you. So the fact is, she did create those injuries. She did put herself in a position where she would break her foot. So she did effectively do it to herself. When we delve into why we're doing things like that, it is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So we cause ourselves to have so much pain, unnecessary pain, be it physical, be it a disease, be it an illness, be it some sort of back problem. We bring it on, we manifest it. So can we actually manifest more money? Yeah. Money is just an energy, and it's just something that you swap and change out all the time. But what's your attachment to it? What's your attachment to what you think you want to manifest? So when you're wanting to manifest things, you better make sure that you're living your personal values, so you better know them. You want to know your personal values, you want to live your personal values, and don't tell someone that one of your personal values is honesty, when then you go around the corner and go, don't worry about telling them it was you that knocked the bin over. Excuse me? I thought one of your personal values was honesty. So I trip my clients up all the time with this stuff. So saying your personal values is one thing, but living them and actually being aligned to them is another. So if you're going to manifest something, you want to make sure that what you want to manifest is aligned 100% to your heart, and that you really do believe you deserve it. You really do know that you deserve it. Just some of you are really fickle, 40, 47, and then you're gone. But oh well. Those who are here, you are the most important, and thank you for being here. Yes, Elizabeth, most definitely, and that's an awesome question. Can we block ourselves from being pregnant or from conceiving? Absolutely. Absolutely we can. Keep working, Kel. It's always a works in progress, love. And the one thing about this life is you just think you've got it sorted, and your mind will go, oh, now there's just this one little thing I think you've forgotten. Or something goes to shit in a relationship, and you're like, well, what happened there? It was going along so well. It was going along so well because your perception and your expectations were to that level. That's something else everyone does, is they put a ceiling on themselves. You know, the woohoo and the big fuss about the glass ceiling for women? They want to say that the blokes created it. Well, perhaps they did back in the day, but women still walk around with that expectation on their shoulders. So they create a glass ceiling for themselves. We, thank you, Diana, we put a ceiling on ourselves all the time without realising. Now, this isn't about banging on to you about things you're doing wrong in your life, because it's not about wrong. We don't know until we know, right? We don't know ourselves until we really delve into things. So if you're lacking in energy and you're lacking in vitality in your life, what's the problem? What aren't you being truthful about? What aren't you owning up to in your life? That's the only reason you have no energy and no vitality, and that's why you go down into the depths of blue days and depression, because you're not aligned with what you're living and you're not being truthful. Don't look to me for little, wind you up in cotton wool. Won't get that here, I'm afraid. Well, not afraid. You won't get that here. It serves nobody anything. Do medications interfere with hearing guides, angels, and the higher self? Oh, you guys rock with your questions. Aaron, if they are antidepressant meds, antipsychotic, mental illness as they call it, absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? Even excessive Panadol, Nurofen, ibuprofen, Kel, thank you. Even those things will interfere with your ability to connect with your guides and angels. To really be able to get to your higher self, to sit in that bliss, you know what you have to do? You've got to clean out the cupboards of your physical self. You have to, I don't like this word, but everybody understands it. You have to detox the garbage out of your systems. So you've got to get rid of all trans fats, um, sugar, processed food, all the garbage. Then you sit in a higher vibration, which means you can connect with your higher self just like that. So the more you think about conceiving, the more you push it away, just relax. And thanks, Jason. Um, maybe I'll get Jason to come and sit next to me and join the show with me. So that is very true. The more you stress on something, the less you're going to bring it to you, because the more you're stressing on something, the more there is a hidden issue behind that stress. Well done, Bambi. Yep. We create the ceiling. So when people say to me, I want more abundance in wealth, so we go through the pathway of finding out what it is they want, and they'll always come up with a figure. The minute you've put a figure on your abundance, that's it. You're drawing the line in the sand for yourself. So you need to understand how to talk to your guides and how to talk to your angels to bring in, to manifest what you want. So you've got to be very clear on what it means. You want to talk about the kind of life, the kind of thing that you're going to have through the abundance you have, rather than putting an amount. Because once you've put an amount on, it's really hard to get past it, because you will have chosen an amount you believe you deserve. And there is the tricky bit. Oh, lovely cat, lovely. That's right. Yes, broke my back and had major surgery, I believe, created this so I could head closer what my soul is. Oh my Lord, Alicia, that's really out there, girl. That's a really hard way to get to hear your soul, what it's calling for, and it would not be calling for you to break your back so that you would lay there and listen. What else did you learn about that? What else have you found out about your back? And what did you learn about yourself while you were in that? Kat, that's really good news. Really good news. You know, I gotta be careful here. For some people, they have their place, but those some people are people who are extremely systemized, have no clue how to live from their soul, live from their heart, and see only antidepressants and medication as the way out. Yeah, Elizabeth, in my mind, I've been telling myself, and when you give that mind control, oh my Lord, it runs away like horses on fire, you know, terrible. Well, Aaron, yeah, you can't just come off those, love, but you can most certainly start to go into some really nice meditations. Now, I'm just going to put this out here. When you go looking for a meditation online, really ask for guidance for the one that is right for you, because unfortunately the darkness and other beings have caught on to this consciousness thing, and they are doing their utmost. So you can actually get meditations that are not going to be of the light, and they're not going to do you any favors. So really ask your guides to take you to the meditation that is right, and please trust your instincts. If you start to listen to a meditation and you're like, oh, I don't know about this, or you feel really strange, you might get tummy turnover, you might have the hair standing on the back of your neck, ditch that thing. Don't keep listening. It's not good for you. All right. You're welcome, Elizabeth. Very welcome. The mind is incredibly powerful, but when you learn to harness it and then you bridge between the mind and your higher self, magic happens. Then you get to live a really good life. So be very careful, and this also goes for going to healing, sound healing, healers, anything that they're going to use some kind of instrument or sound healing bowls and things. No, Regan, if it's a nice gentleness, has a nice gentleness to it and it's very clear and you feel good about it, it is your guides or your higher self. If it is noisy and boisterous and demanding, that's your mind. And if it's wanting to give reasons why you should do this, why you should do that, that's your mind. So, yep, that's right, Diana. But so many people don't know that, love. So if you're going to go to, for example, a sound healing session, sit first and sit into yourself and ask, is this right for me? Now, sometimes you can feel it like a vibration in your body. Other times you will hear the answer. Sometimes you'll feel like someone's pushed you forward or you've fallen back. That's your higher self answering you. If they push you forward, it's a yes. If you feel like you've fallen back, it's a no. So unfortunately, the darkness and other beings are very cleverly masquerading and playing as the light in Rosemary and Hasby, hello. It's really important that you go to things, listen to things that are right for you and that are of the light, right? There's lots of them claiming to be of the light. There's lots of people, I'm just going to put this out there, talking light language of angels. I'm just going to say the biggest BS. BS. Angels do not speak in any other language except yours. They don't use light language to speak to the children of God. Yes, from fear to love. Love is the most powerful emotion, and it overrides everything else. So if you want more vitality, more money, more energy, more happiness, to have better relationships, then you need to go home to your own heart and make sure that you are coming from a place of beautiful love of yourself, and then be able to give that out to those around you, because then you can receive love. If you can't receive love, oh boy, you've got a very big burrow to push up a hill. Now then, who would like to go through a meditation and see if we can get you to your higher self? Aaron, if you're still there, I would love for you to join this. I'd love for you to be able to sit through this meditation. Okay? Let's see what we can find. We're going to aim for you to get to your guides and maybe even be able to reach to your higher self. We will see. Cool. Thank you, guys. Oh, Kat, have you not heard people say about light language? Steer clear of it. Yeah, good question, Kerry. Thanks. Rightio, people. Let's rock. Let's get you. No, don't be scared, Aaron. It's going to be really lovely. Naughty, Jason. Come sit with me, young man, older man. So let's get you nice and comfortable. Okay, I want your feet flat on the floor. You're going to make sure that your back is nice and up straight. Your neck is supported. You're going to very gently feel into your breath. So allow yourself to feel into your breath as the air just flows in and out of the nose. And with each breath, notice that you're getting heavier into the seat you're sitting in. So you're relaxing deeper into that seat. And as you breathe and take your focus to your breath, you're going to allow your eyes to roll down like the softest shutters. Most beautiful soft blind just rolls your eyes down to be closed. Your hands are soft by your side or soft with palms up on your thighs. You'll notice how they feel. So notice how the back of your hands feel connecting to the top of your thighs or to the couch, the seat next to you. Being aware of that sensation, at the same time noticing that your shoulders are dropping down and down, and you're deeper as your breath flows in and out of the body ever so softly. You know your feet are connected to the floor, and as they connect to the floor, they go down into the beautiful riverways of Mother Earth. Going down into the riverways of Mother Earth where they are healing springs of water that flow over your feet, knowing that you are safe, grounded in her energy, centered in her beautiful spirit of life, as her springs of healing water softly run over your feet. And knowing that from the top of your head you are protected as I take you through the most beautiful golden light that flows down towards the crown of your head and spills out over your shoulders, down over your entire body, as it sweeps around and comes back up and up through the body and out to the heavens. And as it goes out to the heavens, it releases all things that sit in the way of your energy, your vitality and clarity. And as that pours down again, the golden light that pours down over you from the crown of your head down over your shoulders and your whole body, you feel a tingling sensation as you start to move upwards, as if you are moving up through this beautiful veil of light, held safely, being held in the beautiful riverways of Mother Earth and to the heavens. Before you now, and through the veil of the golden light, you see a doorway. You can see yourself approaching the doorway. The handle of the door is the most beautiful emerald green. And as you open that door, you see on the other side a continuation of the golden light. And as you step into that golden light, you feel light. You feel peace and very serene. In front of you now, in that peace and in that golden light, you see the most gorgeous armchair that has just appeared. You go over and sit in the armchair. And in the distance, in that golden light, you see the shape, the form of someone coming towards you. And as they come towards you, you notice that the light around them is the most beautiful violet light, encased in golden light. And as they come closer and come closer, closer to you as you sit relaxed in your armchair, you notice that you have a kindred flame with them, for this is your higher self. A beautiful presence a spirit, an everlasting soul of you, noticing the form and the light, the colour, the soft violet encased in a beautiful golden light. And now is your opportunity. Show me the way for me to go forward in my life at this time. Show me the way to change that holds me back in my life at this time. I call upon you, my higher self, to bring me the wisdom to know, to show me the way that I can go forward in my life at this time. And as the light starts to dissipate, you find yourself standing from your seat and coming back to the door. You move gently through the door and close it behind you. And you find yourself back now, feeling the sensation of your hands as they connect to the seat, the weightedness of them on your thighs, on the chair, noticing the feeling of your back on the seat, and the sense of your feet now feeling very firm on the floor. And as you take a lovely breath, you very softly allow your eyes to roll open, once again like that soft blind, as it eases its way up, and you allow your eyes to come back into focus ever so gently. Taking a nice, long, gentle breath, allowing your chest and stomach to expand, and then easing the breath out as you bring your eyes back into full focus in the room again. What you will find over the next few hours, and perhaps by morning, is you will have a greater understanding and sense of your direction going forward. You will have ways to know what it is you're to do and how to increase your energy for more vitality, more peace, and even abundance. And when you're ready, let me know you're back and let me know how you're feeling. Feeling sleepy, Kerry? Imagine if I'd had you for a little bit longer, might have put you to sleep, and that's not the purpose of a meditation. Glad you enjoyed it, Diana. Thank you. Sleepy too, Cerise. But feeling good. That's great. Oh, that's lovely, Mama G. That's great. Goodness me, you people feeling tired. Diana feeling very relaxed. Oh, you know what, Aaron? Aaron's actually commented here that he saw something in his peripheral vision. Or did you know that oh, Janine, that's awesome. Your peripheral vision is what I call your spirit vision, your soul vision. So, Aaron, that's fantastic, absolutely fantastic, and shows you that you did not need to be fearful, and you can definitely come back and do another one with me. That's great, Kel. Enjoy that. You're welcome, Celia. Um, Janine, most of my thank you. My meditations and things are channeled through, so I just give thanks, and I'm very glad that you enjoyed it. Okay, Kat. Um, oh, that's wonderful, Lynette. You'll have to paint that one. Oh, Regan, got to harness that mind, girl. Got to harness that mind. Quieten it down. Tricky, tricky, wanting to run the show. Lynette, I'm thrilled that you stayed for that. Thank you. I'm just going to, before I sign out, we run out of time so quick, don't we? The light language, why is it bad? Because it's not of the light. It's not of angelic light. It's of some other beings of another place. Don't buy into it being of God's angels. And some of you might not like that word, but there is a definite distinction between the Creator's angels, and he's the only one that has them, versus other beings that say they're from the light. Um, oh, coldness. Well, that's interesting, Lisa. It should have been refreshing and enjoyable. Some people will resonate with the light language, and that's because that's right for their soul. But as a child of the Creator being God, the light language is not something that resonates and is not necessary. You're welcome to email me about these things if you would like to. So on that note, I'd like to say thank you all very much. Jason, where have you gone? You were there and commenting, and now you've disappeared. Thank you all very much for staying for the meditation and your feedback. Thank you for being here this evening. I'll look forward to being back next Tuesday. If you would like to have a healing or have a reading, I'd love you to join my H.E.A.L community. So I have put those links in the information about tonight's live, and of course you can also find the H.E.A.L with Gwenda show on the spiritual events directory page and find the contacts there. So everyone have a very blessed evening, a very lovely evening, and thank you again for being here with me from all over the place. God bless, be kind, be loving, and I'll see you next week. Alrighty, bye.